Thank you, thank you, thank you. And already into this game number 3. We have seen many of these, which is something that didn't really happen that much in the NADPC. It tended to just be all 2-0s. And we've got a couple more of these 3-game series that's come out here. I guess, Fear, the big question that I've got for you is, do you think that there's any, like, where are those moments of aggression that you're going to be looking for from Toobased? Is there like an item timing, a level timing? Is there anything in particular that they're going to really need to hit to come up like underneath this timing when Zoomers actually get like BKBs and all that annoying stuff?
It's gonna be the Axe Blink Dagger timing, is when they can really turn up the heat. He should have a good lane. It shouldn't be too hard. It really depends on how they play it, but worst comes to worst, they can just like cut the wave, and this Axe can get farmed, and he can have his Vanguard plus Blink Dagger. Maybe can stack with him by like 12 minutes, right? And that's around the time where Zoomers will not be ready. They won't be online yet, depending on how the laning stage goes. So I feel like they kind of need a good laning stage. They need to like not get dumpstered like they did in the past 2 games in the laning stage, but at the same time, the lanes are a bit weaker for Zoomers, so I believe in them that they can have a better laning stage this game.
Okay, that's fair. Something that we did see that really went wrong last time was getting those like ancients blocked and stuff. And you already mentioned the emphasis that they're going to need to place on making sure that monkeys can get those ancient stacks. There is going to be that like natural sort of duality of like, okay, do you want to get Boris farmed or do you want to get Axe farmed by giving them the ancient stacks? But as you're talking about, if they want to play aggressive and get that timing and hit it well, we're going to see if it is going to be in fact monkeys that takes those stacks, and maybe Luna will just take over that topside jungle.
Yeah, I'd like to see Axe get it because Luna doesn't really translate that farm into any map pressure, where Axe will once he gets a dagger.
True. Just a little bushwhack there, able to get a little bit of a pushback. It looks like, at least for now, they're going to be contesting the lane and trying to put a little bit of pressure on down here. Hoodwink not starting with the Blightstone, just that extra bits of regen as Brax up top. Taking a nice chunk of damage there. Lucent Beam as well as the Fire Spirits coming out from Empyrean, who is going to get rooted. He's gotten either first blooded or killed in the early stages of all of these games, it's felt like. Dude's been struggling a bit. But that's just sort of the 5 life, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing A the other 2 games, and that hero just kind of falls over and dies in the first couple levels.
Right.
At least with if he doesn't die at level 1, I don't jinx him.
Oh, no. That's what happens.
Yeah, you cursed him there, but at level 2 it'll be a lot harder to kill him once he gets dive, but level 1, the bird isn't too strong.
Listen, Boris needs more items to be brought out to him, right? It's 2 more salves that are on the way. Pyrian's probably going to buy another set of tangos or something, and then he'll be back out there to help out his Luna. As per normal. Is he actually waiting for boots? No, he's not. He's just going to come out now with that tango. So all the regen for his carry. Mid lane, Puck so far doing really well. I Annihilate 13-0 versus 5-2.
Yeah, for sure. It would have been really bad if he was losing right now, because Morph is one of those heroes that is kind of weak at the early stages. And I think Morph will catch up in the CS later.
Okay.
But he is taking away both runes. Gunner's bringing out his bottle, but he will have the bounty. I think Gunner's still completely fine, but, I Annihilate is doing well. He's catching back up on CS just nice there in Morphling.
Right. Well, that'll be good, yeah. So gets a little bit of extra wave that was coming into his tower now, and things look a little bit more reasonable there. Another stun onto Empyrean, and, well, the root comes out again. Ocean doing a lot with a little on this Willow.
Yeah, he had the Fairy Fire there. Might have saved his life, but choosing to go back to the grave on that one.
And actually doesn't
kind of rough
either.
Up there.
I guess this is why everybody loves Centaur so much. But haven't seen a ton of it recently. Still, Boris, with no regen here, has to do a little hideaway there, getting through the brambles. And, well, meanwhile, down bottom, giving a tip to monkeys. Love to see it. Don't know what that one was about. They'll get a couple more punches.
No idea. So this is one of those lanes, bottom lane, where Dire could have won it if they if certain things would have happened in the laning stage, but since they haven't won it yet, I don't think they have an opportunity to win it anymore. So I think they're gonna, as usual, Zoomers just outplays this team in the laning stage. Like, there's just a gap in laning skill between these two teams.
Right. Yeah, they're recognizing, you know, these little things and taking advantage of them. Stacks being made right now also on the side of the Zoomers. No stacks being made yet for simply Toobased. So there could be some pressure here. Now they're going to get the kill onto the Husky Courier. So that's nice. Well done, well done. Ooh, a lot of punches. Lots of chase down. Can he find him here in the trees? Husky goes up, goes for the stomp. Oh, and is going to be able to walk away for the moment. 5 up, wants to go for the chase. The bushwhack's there, and the right click comes in for the kill. 5 up, Fairy fires and gets out of there. That's a full earn done, actually.
All right, not bad. Uh-oh.
Empyrean
lives the Fairy
through it.
Now.
Yeah, and trying to chase him in. Ocean. Oh, he broke the salve. Oh, that's really annoying. Empyrean still being chased consistently back there. Hides around the corner. And Ocean on a killing spree on this Willow. Damn, dude.
This Phoenix is really struggling right now.
Yeah,
That's his third death. Oh my. Luna's doing okay, but like what this is doing is it's just accelerating Dark Willow's game for like no reason, and it doesn't affect the Luna's farm too much, and it's not affecting the Centaur too much, but this Willow is incredibly farmed now.
Right. Yeah, this could start to affect other lanes as we can see the rotation towards mid. I mean, if you give an opening like this to Ocean, he might just be able to take over this early game. We'll see. Does want to make a move here onto Annihilate, but recognizing the inherent danger, he's going to hide out to the side. Doesn't get caught out of position, at least for now. And in the meantime, with the Dark Willow being gone, that gets a little bit more space here for Boris to farm up. And well, Phoenix to just not die for a couple minutes. So that's a win.
Yeah, they'll probably try and stack up. And honestly, this game, I'd like for them to stack more so than the other games, because as you saw the other games where Gunner was able to invade the triangle, it looks like something's going to happen mid here. Might be the end of Husky.
Yeah. Nice kill. Oh, wait, Gunner. He goes in, switches over into the puck, tries to find the kill, and Curse Crown, but the phase shift, back away, jump out. Empyrean makes the rotation over. Oh, don't die now. Don't do it. There's a big wave that's right on top of you. They're going to pop the Stampede now. Empyrean trying to live underneath the tower. Waveforms in. Switches back for the moment into the puck, but wasn't able to get that silence out afterwards. Would have been enough there. As 5 up also able to force him back. So a lot of heroes mid there, but not really anybody ended up dying besides the ET.
Yeah, I was really lucky to not lose any more heroes. I was a little worried for the puck and the Phoenix there, but they both got out. Ooh, look at all those stacks.
Yeah.
Centaur is going to get farmed this game. Potentially Morph could take it too, but I think Centaur is the one who could farm it immediately, because yeah, he has 1 point waveform. He ain't farming that stack too easily. He can do it, but it might just take a while.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, maybe Medusa. Medusa's super low as well.
Medusa needs more levels in her split shot, but if they... I would like for the Centaur just like clear it right now and just have Willow take the XP top. Luna's not even jungling. I mean, Luna's not even laning anymore. This is just a free lane.
Yeah. Does get the Possessed Mask on Boris. That's a great item for Luna. Love to see that one. All the neutrals feel like they've been going the way of Toobased. As another orb comes in, and Husky gonna get found, gonna get coiled. Will they be able to find that kill? Yes, indeedy. And Monkeys finishes it off with the dunk in style. But yeah, I'm really worried about those stacks, man. Like, it's so much net worth that's just been built up, and there's no like checking on it or anything right now from the side of Zoomers. As Gunner comes in, contests the jungle from Luna. Able to steal away some farm.
So like I said he wouldn't be able to do this like he does with his Ember or Storm, but he's not changing his playstyle at all, even though he's morphling. He's still going in there and going for the stacks.
That's really nice.
I mean, it's good pressure, and he's got to play like that. He's got to play a little more active.
And in fact, gonna fully hang out over to this side and start to take down this tier 1 tower top. This rotation from Morphlane looking really, really nice. And I mean, I don't think they can stop this really. Like, the 5-up here isn't going to be able to slow it down at all. So tier 1 tower taken in exchange for the one down bottom, but a good deny.
Yeah. Actually, this play they made was better than the one I would have suggested too. Like, instead of giving the Willow the top lane, they gave Willow the mid lane, and they brought the Morph top. So really, really good rotation by Gunnar there.
Nice. Monkeys down bottom, trying to chase forward onto Husky, and will be forced back again. But as you could see there for a second, they're again coming into pressure. Gunnar keeps that movement over in this area and will take some more stacks, or try to at the very least. And in the meantime, there is still that jungle ready to go if anybody wants to retreat back to the triangle. As the stomp down bottom, going to keep them from keeping that pressure on to Monkeys, and
he didn't bottle of the bounty.
Nah. Ocean?
A little bit of loss of efficiency there. He's level 6.
Thinking about it. Ooh, is that enough with the sharpshooter? They just use the coil. All right, they get the kill.
It's a killing spree. It's a good kill.
They're leaving it for Sammy, dude. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. He has his levels now. He'll get it. I would have liked to see Centaur take it to get an earlier blink, kind of how like I want the Axe to take it over the Luna, but Centaur's already got enough net worth. He's almost at that dagger already at 10 minutes with a hood, so I guess he doesn't even need it.
Damn. Monkeys has had a great game. Top net worth in it. Well, I mean, this has definitely looked better than all of the other early games that we've seen from Simply Toobased. And we'll see if they can sort of make it work with their heroes and how this goes into the later stages. I don't know. Talk to me a little bit about like Medusa in this game, because there's part of me which feels like this hero's fallen off a lot in terms of how people like to play her. Like, it was that Ags group up, take building style. What do you think her role is going to be in this game?
Nothing's really changed. It was ridiculous before.
Okay.
People were just getting like Yasha into Ags, and all of a sudden, like, you're so strong, and then as soon as you hit 15, you get the mana return talent, and you're invulnerable. She's just slower now, but she's still a really hard carry, and the reason why they picked it is because it's good versus Axe. Because she doesn't really do a lot of single target damage. It's like spread damage, so even if you call the Medusa, she's still damaging people around her, and she's not taking much damage herself. It's kind of just a response to Axe, and it's just Sammy Boy's comfort pick against this hero.
Okay. I can dig it. I like it. Well, at least for now, that Axe is about to be unleashed on the world. And down bottom, Sammy Boy has a big old creep wave. They do have this ward, a smoke up, and it looks like they're going towards mid for this blink reveal. Radiant recognizing they could be coming around this way, but a little bit off the mark with the scan. They went a little early, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to do these plays, there has to be a 5-man rotation. Like, this Luna, I do not feel can just AFK farm this game.
Jump in, though. Call. Got him. Gunnar in trouble. Dead. Another round of these players just going for the bounty, or rather for the rune, and getting caught out of position. Very well played by Simply Toobased, and they're going to force the Stampede up top. Luna starting to drop down low, feared. Can they find the finish? Oh, yes, they will. Annihilate trying to play cleanup, but it's a big kill there on to that Luna, as Ocean will eventually go down. They managed to get out with everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, like, I think the instinct of Boris is, like, it should change a little bit. It probably won't, because that's how this team plays, right? He's gonna pretty much AFK farm it up, but as soon as they kill that Morph mid, I want to see him just TP mid to his team, so not only does he not die there, but they can translate that kill into a tower. But instead, they have to TP back to their part of the map after getting a kill on Morph, and lose their Luna. So that great move they made on the Morphling ends up just being a kill for a kill.
Right. Yeah, and then that's the unfortunate part of that one for sure. Not quite taking full advantage. I mean, again, finding the kill, which was kind of crazy that they're able to find it, but then not getting that objective. We'll see if they try and do a similar thing in the next couple of minutes here, or if there's anything else that they might be waiting for. Just another chance for a smoke play. But Morphlane already has the Ags queued up. And the Midas. Oh my god, dude. I feel like this is just asking for trouble here. I guess Sammy's going to have the freaking Aghanims, but 23 prior Morphling games. He's only purchased Hand of Midas once versus Infamous. Another set of qualifiers. Jump in the call.
On mid.
They got him. He's dead.
He didn't have Mana Shield on.
Dude. That's a rough one.
Yeah. That's what you call another oopsie.
A lot of oopsies coming out in this
Maybe he
series.
still dies there anyway, but like maybe his team can react, and get a counter kill, but he just died way too fast.
Yeah.
I do like his build though. He is compensating for having another carry on his team. So he's going for the early Ags instead of, if he wasn't with a Morph on his team, I'm sure he would have been just full hard carry like the Butterfly, Scotty, immediately, right? So
coming back in again. Does have Mana Shield on now. Ready to go. They also have
like
Blink Dagger on Brax. Yeah. Do you think somebody
gonna do
pings
this?
Mana Shield? Oh, that's not the call. Hoof Stomp instead. Jump. Looking for more. Ulti's out. Monkeys Forever going to fall. Can they get a return kill here onto Husky? This is bold sticking around this long. But they did bring Boris to the mid lane. It just came a little bit later that time, so they won't get that mid tower.
I've seen like 3 sorries in a row now from these guys. First, Gunner said sorry because he picked up the rune without having bottle in his inventory. Then Sammy Boy's like sorry after dying without Mana Shield, and now Monkey's just saying sorry for just completely missing his call there. It's funny, they're all using the chat wheel for their mistakes.
That's good. Got to keep morale up. A smoke right here. 4Zoomers find another stack over to the side. I mean, I guess the thing is that the tier 1 tower is actually super low mid. It's only got 200 HP, so that still could be a nice avenue for them to go in through. But nobody's showing on lanes. Does Ocean have anything he's doing now?
The thing about this mid tower though, it's like the least efficient move to like go for this tower because you have to bring so many heroes.
Right. They will set up for this kill though. They jump in, smoked up several, trying to find the finish, and the dunk is going to be there. I'll run away from Sammy afterwards. But yeah, bringing a lot. Definitely there's a little bit of a level of inefficiency there. And now you've got Zoomers with these great trifecta of wards here all around that mid lane in the dire jungle.
Yeah, because it took him like 5 minutes to get that mid tower or something. Oh, that's a really good start.
I annihilate. Coil afterwards. Ags. Oh, the big jump. Monkeys Forever. They've got him caught, but do they have the damage afterwards? Boris shows up. There's going to be the Eclipse down. Bring him down low, but the Stampede away. They needed to be there that second or two sooner. The great stomp afterwards on the 3 will stop the pressure. But, oh man, just a little bit off the mark there from Simply Toobased, and Zoomer is able to get away.
Yeah, what you got to keep in mind is like this game doesn't even really begin until the Morphling finishes his Ags.
Right.
That's when the true game begins here. So it might seem like it's a pretty even game right now, but
yeah, it's going to be a whole nother level of scary in a little bit there as I Annihilate jumps in. They got the strength form off on the Morph, still going for this fight with the Luna on the exact opposite side of the map. Like, that was a little bit wild right there. So they will
beautiful bushwhack combo stolen by Gunner there.
Oh, nice.
Disabling those 2 heroes for that kill. But yeah, a little over-aggressive. Like I said earlier, this Luna, if they want to play like this, has to be farming at least closer to the team.
Right.
Otherwise, they're just going to give away kills, and it's not going to feel good.
Well, that is what happened. And still very even game. But yeah, Gunner getting closer and closer to that Aghanim Scepter. And they have a couple of cores that are very, very farmed in the Medusa and the Morphlane. Puck a little bit behind. Axe also a little bit behind Brax on this Centaur.
Yeah, so there's going to be some timings that Simply Toobased can abuse. So the Aghanims on the Morphling isn't really... they're going to get a kill on Ocean Mid.
Nice.
The Aghanims doesn't really become broken on Morph until he's level 18. Because the cooldown is just too long. Gunner's gonna have this Ags before he gets 18, but the Midas is there to help him get 18 faster.
Right.
And then it'll be like permanently off cooldown.
Which is so frustrating to play against for sure, but Gunner does it very, very well. And they've now got this Aghanim Scepter too done on Medusa. We saw there Brax able to get away from the jump by just popping Stampede. So these things and items starting to come online a little bit for these heroes in the next couple of minutes. We'll see what Simply Toobased tries to do in the meantime, if they want to try and keep taking advantage of their strength, or if they just want to keep the farm going, seeing if they can hopefully pull ahead in terms of just out farming them.
Yeah, they're moving together, but instead of going forward on the map, I really want to see like them move forward with this Luna, but they keep moving backwards because they're in position to get that tier 1 top and take a fight, but they just have no interest, honestly.
Right.
They just care about their own GPM, and I feel like when you're playing versus 2 hard carries versus 1, and both those hard carries are free farming, I don't know how much of a chance this Luna will have if this game goes for another like 5 minutes at this rate.
Right. Yeah, it's true. I mean, maybe they're waiting for that Scotty timing or something, because that will be really nice for Boris, definitely. But you know, the TP back to farm at the very least while this is going on. They need to sort of like not take any bad fights on the rest of Toobased. But particularly, like you're talking about, 2 hard carries on Zoomer, and then also one of those carries having a Midas. It's just a bit too much late game.
Wait, did I just see Boris eat a tome? He did, right?
Yeah, he's about him.
That was the 10-minute tome, because it just hit 20 minutes.
Dude, does he buy the next one, or does he have it buy it for them?
I was like, I just saw it was like 19 minutes, and he just ate a tome. I'm like, that's wild. They just forgot about their 10-minute tome, I guess.
Well, he bought it a while ago. I wonder if he was waiting for it. Does it do that thing where it gets you more XP over time? Am I crazy? That's bounty runes, right?
It shouldn't. They removed both those features, actually.
Okay.
So
perfect. I thought there was something about that for previously.
Yeah, it used to be the bounty runes. You would just let it sit there, or you would bottle it and you wouldn't use it, and it would give you more gold. But I believe that was patched some time ago. Tomes, I have no idea. Maybe, but most people don't save the 10-minute tome for 20 minutes to like get that bonus.
No,
next level if it works.
Right? Well, they do have Sanjay and Yasha now done. Everything's coming online with that Aghanim Scepter. Party. They don't have the level 18 yet on Morphlane, but they are all nearby, and they also have that Scotty done. He's actually really close to the Shard, too, on Luna, and that will be another great one for him. But we'll have to see, as Sammy is going to walk forward, take down that tier 1 tower. Morphlane, in the meantime, switches over to Willow, throws out the brambles, blink away, able to back up out of that one.
All right, this is going to be the timing I'm talking about. So once this morph goes out, he's going to be on cooldown for a while. Right. Because the level 2 ulti has a super long cooldown. So I'd like to see Toobased now. Like, this morph no longer has ultimate. He literally built this Ags to play around his ultimate. He is super weak right now. They should try and find an opening now.
4,000 gold at waste if they can go for this fight right now. Boris, 100 gold away from that item to make it happen, is going to be flying out right now. How long do we have left for that ulti? 40 seconds. Monkeys, thinking about a jump.
They're a little too slow here.
Yeah, if they want to go for this smoke now, he's going to have it back up again. But he's also not with the team.
He's trying to farm his level 18. Level 18 is going to be the timing where Gunner's just going to be always fighting.
God, they're really close. And he has it back up again, so... smoke forward. They have vision here that will spot the rest of Simply Toobased right as they walk up this hill. Monkeys, the smoke breaks, they see him. Husky's there. Get some vision, spot him. There's the Stampede, the jump, already caught him. Well, they get the ulti out from Medusa. Call. Down so freaking low. The coil is there afterwards, though. Boris gonna walk in, out of mana completely on this Medusa, but look at the fear. The Terrorize is there. Can they chase down for any more afterwards? Dude, the stun that came out was sick as well. Trying to control, trying to bring him down low. Do they have anything left in the takedown? What? Gunner, he just dies. He didn't switch over. Ocean trying to do the damage, but he also is gonna fall. Gunner just died.
That was very uncharacteristic of him to just die like that without getting morph off. I don't even think he went into Shadow Realm that fight either and did any damage. And maybe he hasn't played Morph in a while. It's a warm-up, you know, he'll get him next time.
I thought I maybe see him do like he might have switched into the Hoodwink and Bushwhacked or something there. I thought I saw that maybe, but this fight's so crazy. We'll see. The thing that's scary now is like, after having gone for this Midas and now into Aghanims, they have a Spirit Vessel online. They have Scotty on Luna. Like, if they actually get the jump on him, it might not matter if he shifts over for the attribute shift. Like, he still might just die in the duration.
Yeah, I mean, he has to go through like the Shadow Realm. He's untargetable, so he won't be hit by Scotty. He can't be targeted with Urn. The only thing that they really have is they can coil him,
right?
But they need to get the call off. They really do the damage to him there. So, but Monkeys kind of just blew up at the beginning of that fight, right? Walking into that, so
I mean,
I feel like that was like one of the best fights he could have got. But
right.
We'll see if they can get another one.
Oh, Annihilate gets the regen rune. You mean that was one of the best fights that Zoomers could have got, or that?
Yeah, I feel like that was Zoomers' team fight. It just Morph didn't have any impact in that team fight. He just kind of died.
Right. Well, it's tough, and now Zoomer is going to head on in, try and take down Roche, and this one, it does not look like Simply Toobased were expecting this. This is such a good hit here for Zoomers, and Simply Toobased just not really in position or expecting it. And they're going to get punished hard because of it.
It's going to boost his confidence now in the Morphling.
Yep.
Probably like, hey guys, like, give me solo XP. I want to be level 18 with this Aegis, and then let's go.
Well, he is also going back for the Sanjin Kaya, so still no dispels, but feeling more confident with the Aegis, like you said. We'll see if that comes back to bite him at any point. Still just the first Roche. 10 to 12, 25 minutes into this one. And
Sanjin Kaya, huh? I guess that buffs the damage from the Shadow Realm, huh?
Right.
It's gonna hurt.
I mean, it's kind of a thing where it's like, you know, if you're sort of doubling down on this thing that you already have, but it just means he's gonna blow him up that much more quickly.
Yeah, it also just, like, in general, Morph does a lot of spell damage. If he wants to go back to his normal form and use Adaptive Strike, it amplifies it by quite a lot.
Right. Well, they're taking that tier 2 tower up top. Do Simply Toobased want to take a fight into them right now? Like, I feel like they're also hitting a nice timing.
But we're gonna get the Morph off in time here.
Looking for the jump. Silence there. Doesn't get it. The call also hit onto Brax. Okay. A chance. Luna's still not here. They have that coil afterwards. Going to break Sammy. Thinking about popping it. That ulti is already there. The stun is onto the puck. On the other side, Ocean is in a world of hurt. He just ends up falling. Do they have anybody else to chase? They got Sammy. They're chasing him down here. Now, Gunnar is in Willow form. He's got this for a while right now. Cursed Crown going in with the right clicks, trying to take down Monkeys Forever, but there's the Blade Mail. Back away. Slowly but steadily, they're retreating from here. Annihilate wants to keep this fight going. The silence comes out right there. They have the jump for the call. They catch onto Sammy. There's going to be the Bushwhack. Gunnar running out of the Willow form soon, and Boris, he's right on top of Sammy. They take down the Medusa. Brax now also in some trouble as the Lucent Beam comes out, almost enough for the kill. They get the double on Boris, and that fight was everything Simply Toobased needed and more.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the team fighting. Like, I hate to say, but there's like a big gap between these two's team fighting communication. The Morph is just like tanking half his HP to the tower, and then just gets jumped immediately. He doesn't get the shift off, and they just lose their Aegis immediately to start that fight. That's not the fight they were looking for.
Annihilate jumps in, coils. They got him caught yet again. Down, dead.
Oh.
Dude, he got owned. And now they also find Ocean. He drops. He's dead. Dude, Morphling doesn't have buyback right now. This is a Luna draft. Your racks are potentially at risk here. 3,000 gold lead, but this could balloon up depending upon how they play it. How does Zoomers deal with this now? It feels like they're crumbling.
I mean, you called it. The Blade Mill Axe is destroying him. At this point, Gunner needs a BKB. Like he's got to be scared. He's going for a blink dagger. But I feel like he needs a BKB because if he gets a blade mill on him, he two-shots himself. Quite literally.
Yeah.
He will two-shot himself.
I mean, he had it queued up earlier, decided that this was the route he wanted to go, and it just feels like the fights have not gone the way that they've wanted it to at all this game. Like, you know, items be damned, like, it hasn't been going well. Like, regardless of what, you know, the right thing is at this point. It's, I don't know. It's just, it's so uncharacteristic, like you said earlier. But the pressure, I guess, gets to everybody to some extent, maybe. Or maybe it's something else that we're missing here. 5,000 gold lead.
Their team fight communication is just, it just seems off sync. Because, like, they don't have a plan of, like, what they want to do. This Morph is just hitting this tower by himself on top lane with Aegis, and it's kind of dying doing it, and his team ends up being late.
Right.
This is a cute little play from the Hoodwink, but he was trying to, like, solo kill the Morph while he's shift really low. Right?
Wait a minute, the fight's going on in two separate situations, and they found him again. Sammy in trouble. Sammy trying to get out. Sammy, oh, with the Earth Splitter. Boris backs out of there, but the coil saps. Oh, they got him caught. He's dead. Sammy goes down, snaps the coil right before it was supposed to be gone. They catch the Hoodwink, rather the Dark Willow, and that is going to be another core dead without buyback. 70 seconds on the sideline. What can they get out of this?
I think they should try high ground. Toobased is just outplaying them, simply put. They're just always in the right spot at the right time with the right heroes. And Zoomers doesn't seem like they can get the right heroes in the right spot of the map.
Alright, they do have Glyph available on the Zoomers as they're going to try and hold off to there. And again, like he talked about, the spider leg play, they have it on the Luna. Boris.
Double stomped.
Okay, gets stomped. That's pretty annoying.
Gunner turned into ET and he's just getting chain stomped here.
That's alright, so the Glyph and the stomps will keep him off. I mean, again, it's like, you know, they got Midas, they've got Dusa, they got Morphlane. Surely they can hold this high ground for a while, but it's been a pretty significant swing into the favor of Toobased over the last, I don't know, 5 minutes or so.
Is that a play, actually? You can turn into ET and get the ET Ags to make you invulnerable, magic immune.
Oh, you should be able to, yeah.
He did, but I'm not sure if you keep the invulnerability if you morph back. So I actually have no idea. It
could be that the same type of thing with the metamorphosis, kind of.
Yeah, but maybe he stays in the ET form. I don't know if he'll do enough damage, because probably not, because the ET's pos 5, but that'll give you the aura for the Luna. Right. Probably just stick with the Dark Willow. I think that's still the best. He only went with that option because Willow was dead. He couldn't use it.
I mean, hypothetically, if they can have like the Medusa hitting Boris while he switched into ET form right on top of him, that's sick. Because then you just like I mean, Luna has no armor at that point.
Yeah.
But what level is the ET even? Yeah, he's got a maxed out natural order, so we'll see. I mean, there's some value there. We'll see if he decides to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I was praising this combo, but so far we just haven't seen it.
It's looked a little garbo, not gonna lie.
You're just like, this Morph hasn't had an opportunity to actually just hit heroes with it.
No.
I mean, that's just like good play from Simply Toobased. Just like their positioning and their initiations have been really hard for the Zoomers to deal with in this game.
Absolutely. iAnnihilate has had a fabulous game. I think he's really pushed the limits of what this hero can do right now. I feel like Monkeys Forever has definitely been a standout. Again, playing against his former team and showing out on the big stage. It's a big wraparound coming right now. Gunner is up there. But will they find... Oh my god, if they actually get him here, the smoke's going to break. Ooh, the pings. They have a feeling the scan is there too. Does he come out? Looking for him. There's the jump. Oh, but the reaction. Damn, dude. Good play by Gunner to get out of that situation. That would have been, I mean, that would have been everything. Now, a root.
Up to high ground.
Throws out a couple hits. Curse Crown as well.
So much garbage on the ground. How do you walk through that?
Right?
2 sets of Bramble. The shard is on top of the Willow too.
Oh, God, This is gonna be one of those games, man. We got the DD on Luna. It's what, 2 minutes now until Roche. Currently, Simply Toobased hold both outposts. Obviously, no racks taken from either team, but the lanes much more into the favor of Toobased at the moment.
3-man smoke here from Toobased. They have this DD on Luna. They really want to use it.
I had a little bit of a lag
Axe
there.
Did not get in the smoke, so might be a little awkward here.
Well, yeah, maybe trying to bait him out here. Boris DD still bottled. They're so spread out right now on Zoomers, but they're getting away with it. Again, anticipating that Toobased are doing exactly what they're doing, which is hanging out around the pit. Oh, man. God, and again, you know, the loser of this obviously doesn't go out, but as 4Zoomers, you come into this game, you come into this tournament, you're anticipating that the big matchup is going to be against Undying. For Simply Toobased, not a whole heck of a lot of pressure on these guys, and they've been able to weather through it and just play sort of consistent, solid Dota, wanting to make it into the upper bracket finals of this one and be, at that point, just, what, 2 games away from going to TI? Well, 2 series, not 2 games.
Yeah, one of them's like the grand finals best of 5, right? So,
yeah.
2 series. But, yeah, they're playing really well. Their teamfight execution, like, I criticized a bit on their, like, a little bit of their macro and mechanical play, but their teamfight execution has been phenomenal in all these games.
This is an interesting stat as well. This is just Sammy Boy's 2nd game at this point in time, 34 minutes, without a kill. Out of all of the games of Dota he's played professionally. Has been very much the style that we've seen from them so far. They did manage to take down Ocean's Courier, and I believe that had the Aeon disc completed on it.
Yeah, he'll have to play a little more careful in the back lines. I just don't know what their opening is now on Zoomers. It's, yet again, like, it's really up to Brax to find these initiations, which, in this series specifically, feels like he's been struggling a little bit.
Well, it's not easy for the Centaur. Not easy for any of these heroes. They're going to hold out as long as they can here. Sammy going to get the D ward up there on the high ground. So Arcane Rune can get picked up by Boris. Again, a bottle. He's queuing up the E-Blade afterwards. Has the Mindbreaker in there also. So we've seen this before. Again, just these items working out so well. With the Mindbreaker and having the Lucent Beam, he gets the silence, but there's the taunt. Trying to bring down Sammy, seeing if they can force out something. He's holding on to the Stone Gaze. Good discipline there from Sammy to not pop anything and just walks away.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I think in their minds they're waiting for the double BKB, I imagine, on the Luna and the Morph. They don't seem like they're in a rush to do anything on the Zoomers right now, but Roshan is up, and I do not think you should be giving this one away.
No. There's a big wave down bottom. Annihilate going to take back this outpost and try and put some pressure on bottom, most likely. And with them retreating back at that point, it does open this question, should Toobased try and sneak a Roche again? That's what we saw from them in, I think, game number 1, if I'm not mistaken, and what allowed them to sort of end it. But yeah, you can see this time, throwing out that ET Spirit, they're going to keep vision on it best they can. You can take it so quick with these heroes.
They have really annoying, like, high ground defense and Roche defense within this ET and Willow.
Right.
So even if they do get this Aegis, like, it's going to be constant stomps and the double Dark Willow spells. And that's where I think Gunner's going to feel most comfortable fighting, is in his base, right?
Right.
So this game might go the distance if there isn't some major team fight around the pit.
Boris spamming out Lucent Beams, but that leaves him open. Snake is out. There's the jump. Big hit. Dead. So quickly, and now the turn onto Monkeys. Can they bring him down as well? Forced to try and go for the BKB. TP out. Does get it. Oh! And the snipe there onto Husky, but this is a huge opening for Zoomers. Able to find the kill onto Boris, who just got a little bit too cavalier with his positioning. And now they're going right into Roche. If they want to defend this, they have to buy back. Do they want to, though? Is that the call? Sammy, the one that's standing alone in the pit, and he's actually gonna back out.
He needs to get mana from the Ancients. He's really low.
Oh, man.
Oh, he got the bad Ancient. Only one of those had mana. Oh, no.
Next tier items. Monkeys Forever still alive. We've got, what, 14 seconds until the ET is up. We've got 50 seconds until the Luna's up.
They might wait for ET to come back to make it a 4 versus 5.
Right.
And it might be a good opportunity to go smoke and fight them right now, too. Oh, yeah, they just smoked, even without the ET. They just have so much spam for the pit that they're just a little worried.
Thinking about it. Gotta be careful. Where's the vision? Where you can't be in there. They buy back on Luna, immediately run away. Dude, Roche is so low, 2,000 HP. Oh, man.
Toobased or Chads, they're gonna go in there and do it, right?
I mean, I don't know. You saw how quickly if Boris dies. He has to get this Aegis. Buyback status right now. Only him and Annihilate don't have buyback. Annihilate gonna have to phase shift that one. God. Oh, this is so tense. Monkeys, he's waiting. He's looking back behind. They have great vision over here on the Radiant.
He's low mana on the Deucer right now.
Dude, do they go in? They don't have vision up here. On this side, vision advantage a little bit more to the favor of Radiant. Silence is out there, thinking about going Coil. Found the back line. Gunner switches into Dark Willow. There's going to be look for the Coil. No, we didn't hit it. He didn't find him. Monkeys Forever couldn't get it, but the egg up on the high ground will end up falling. They take down that Phoenix. Where's round 2? Boris, he's not in this fight at all. He's way away from everybody else. They have to buy back on the Axe now. Arcane Rune there. Boris trying to escape. Gets hit there by the stone version. Jump forward, Annihilate able to dodge, but the big call afterwards isn't enough. Gunner goes in, finds the finish. He's been struggling all game, but a triple kill here, giving him the tips. And 4Zoomers find the target they need to. And it wasn't pretty, but it was a big kill. Holy moly. They jump forward, they find that one as well. Gonna take themselves down, everybody except for Annihilate.
That's exactly what I see. Like, Brax is jumping in. Yeah, they're just gonna call it. Like, he struggled in the Tide game finding this initiation on the gyro, but he got it this game. And it's really not that hard to kill this Luna once you land an initiation spell. And they finally did it, and honestly just won them the game.
Really impressive. Yeah, I mean, that's